Except attack.
You just send me that picture in a message. Send it to.
Because I can't.
Send it to me in the messages. Yeah, it's time to go. I can't see the shit either. You can send it to me later. Start the show.
The Tri-State got hammered tonight by Derek Beasley.
Now, there were several reports of a match on that gasoline.
Wait. Why you bringing up old shit? It's the motherfucking wise guys. On Monday nights, it's the wise guys. The wise guys, it's the motherfucking wise guys. At 8 o'clock, it's the wise guys. Wise guys, it's the motherfucking wise guys. We don't give a fuck, say what we want, we nasty and we real as fuck. All them shows, give them a no, turn the channel, give it up. Go to speaker, turn the dials, why's a squizzle going live from your fucker maker? Suck to give it up, you know it's just the wise guys. It's the motherfucking wise guys. It's the motherfucking wise guys. It's the motherfucking wise guys. We don't give a fuck, say what we want, we nasty and we real as fuck. All them shows, give them a no, turn the channel, give it up. Go to speaker, turn the dials, why's a squizzle going live from your fucker maker? Suck to give it up, you know it's just the wise guys. It's the motherfucking wise guys. It's the motherfucking wise guys. Wise guys, it's the motherfucking wise guys.
What's up, everybody? It's the show that makes you go home, lay in the bottom of the shower in the fetal position, and cry rape. It's the Wise Guys Show. I'm Skrizzle, your host, along with my co-host Wise, the Wise One. Commentary from Big Ed, and that warm, creamy fuck pocket herself, the lovely Lulu.
Good Lord.
Does that count?
God. I think it counts.
I'm not sure it counts.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. That's like
I mean.
that's on the itinerary.
Creamy fuck pocket. That's now a
What's
hashtag.
up, everybody? Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Wise Guys Show. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Eventually, we're going to push everything to that, but you can also check us out on Facebook Live and chat with us live while the show's going on.
Hashtag everything fuck pocket.
Hashtag I want fuck pocket.
That would quickly take over the hot pocket market. You know, if there was a fuck, if there was a fuck pocket, you're definitely taking that on a dick.
Yeah, I don't want no hot pocket, because then you got to jack off with aloe and shit after you're done. Hot pocket will probably burn it.
I bet jacking off with aloe would be bad.
I don't need no sauteed mushroom, you know what I mean?
Is the fuck pocket microwavable, or do you have to boil it?
If you got to microwave it to get it hot, then you got a problem. So what everybody do this weekend?
Man, I changed the fucking rack and pinion on the car, and
Like rack opinion in a jag. Try to brag, you get your rhymes from a grab bag.
Is that a real thing? Or did you
Yeah,
just make that?
LL Cool J.
Oh, shit, I don't know. I'm too white for that.
I'm bad.
And Saturday, I got fucking really sick, man. I was like projectile vomiting like The Exorcist.
So you throat ejaculated?
Yeah, I was actually laughing the whole time because I felt like I didn't really think I was gonna throw up. But there's this comedian, Chris D'Elia, and in one of his stand-ups, he's like, there's two kinds of throwing up. There's the, oh man, I don't feel so good, I think I'm gonna throw up, and then you bleh, and then you feel better, and you're like, whew, that felt great. And then there's the other kind, which is you don't know you threw up until you threw up.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened to me. I was fucking sitting on the couch. I got up and I was like, I don't really feel so good, but I feel okay. Like, just felt like I had heartburn. I got in front of the toilet and it was like, blah! And literally I sprayed, and I'm not kidding, the wall, my arms, both arms, and all of my legs.
Yeah, when you're not ready for that shit, it's like launching a missile at Syria, but you don't know if it's going to hit the target or not, and it hits everything else.
No, I just said, fuck it. Y'all, everything. Just coat it. All.
He was a garbage pail kid Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
So then I'm, like...
Barf and Barry and shit.
Yeah. So then I'm like, man, and you know how I didn't even feel better. Like, I didn't get to like, ooh, well, that was great. I feel so much better now. No, I got, you're not done barfing. And it just kept coming. Like I kept thinking of his bit in The Exorcist, and I was like, that shit's for real. And then I thought I was gonna like pass out and hit the toilet. So I'm down here, right? I'm covered in vomit, and I'm just beating on the wall, going, "Help! Help!"
Like somebody's gonna be able to do something for you.
I'm so out of breath. I figure I got like 2 helps, and that's all I'm gonna get. So then
like,
yeah. So I vomit like 4 or 5 times in a row, and then you know how when somebody's in a movie and they're like, you think they're gonna drown, and then like somebody reaches off the side of the boat and pulls them up, and they're like,
yeah,
like that. That's what I did, and I was like, oh my, I'm gonna fuck. I thought I was gonna die or pass out and bust my face on this toilet.
Good Lord.
All right, so that's Luke Puke's weekend.
So are you pregnant, or what's the verdict?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I feel like I had a miscarriage. That's what I feel like. God, it was.
Lulu, what's your smooth burger do this weekend?
Not a damn thing.
That's a shame. What'd you do?
Same.
Hung out with my smooth burger.
Oh my goodness. Okay, she has no life. What about Big Ed?
I didn't do a damn thing either.
No.
Really?
We have no lives.
That's awful when my vomit story is the highlight
It
of the
is.
weekend.
I hung out with the wife and kids. That was it.
I watched that Insidious movie.
Is there a new one?
It's like part 4.
Jesus, I didn't even know.
I did watch every episode of Alf.
Is it on Netflix?
Alf?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
How long
it's not
did that
on Netflix
take?
Yet.
I don't know. I fell asleep a few times. It
I
took
would have too.
From Saturday
Alf.
through Sunday, we finished all
Dude,
4
Alf
seasons.
was the shit.
I loved Alf.
So where Insidious, was that in the theater or on the video?
No,
or?
it's on cable. You can do the on demand.
Oh, it's old as shit if it's on cable.
Well,
No,
it's like
if it's on cable,
demand.
it's pretty
you
new.
still have to pay for it
You gotta
to
pay
watch
for to
it.
watch it.
Oh, you rented it.
Yeah, well, I guess whatever.
So
The
if-
kids did it. I found out the next
I can't
day,
really
say
and I
we
was like, "You
stole
did?
it."
I'm watching that shit."
So if I pirate that shit from Cody,
Does Cody still
What?
work?
Which we don't condone here on the
I mean,
Wise Guy Show.
hypothetically speaking, if
Yeah.
I had Cody and I pirated that shit, would I get the bootleg version or the real one maybe?
You would get the
Probably
real
the real one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm about to check that out. I just laid in bed naked with my wife Saturday night and drank cherry bombs and got drunk and
Cherry
watched
bomb.
Shameless.
Really? That's not actually a bad time.
That sounds like a pretty good
I had
night.
the window, and it was the nice night too.
definitely-
I had the
Yeah.
window open, the fan on me, butt naked, and
Oh,
sipping my drink.
well, I'm going to change what I was about to say then, because I was going to say, well, I almost would have rather been over at your place chilling, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're naked, and it's not such a good thing to say anymore.
Right.
Oh man, I look good naked.
Dude.
I have to say, like I ain't got a real big old butt. It's kind of little, but
It's kind of little.
You said big old butt, like
I don't got a big
like
old
LL
butt.
Cool J, actually.
Got a big old butt.
All right. Well, I don't have any material because I'm not allowed to talk to Lulu during the show today.
You're
so
all out of show content.
She got a restraining order.
yeah, I'm
across
just gonna
the table.
I'm gonna sit back here in the behind the scenes, and I'm just gonna listen to what we got to say.
There's plenty of shit you can talk about.
Oh man.
like for instance, do you believe women are more bi than men?
Absolutely.
Yep,
You think so?
Yeah.
definitely.
Or
They're more vocal about it anyway.
yeah, that was the angle
Yeah.
I was gonna take
Yeah.
on it.
I know chicks that aren't attracted to women. They don't consider themselves bi. But if they go out and drink and there's girls around, they'll make out with them and mess around with them. I don't know what that is.
There's a question: Does that make you a lesbian?
If you're making out with another woman, yeah.
No.
Bi at least.
See, my definition of gay for women and men is that you have to be sexually attracted to the
You're
same
kissing-
sex.
If you're kissing, you're gay.
But they might be doing that just.
If you're kissing, you're gay.
I ain't kissing you for show.
But if they might. You're not, but two
I'm
chicks.
kissing you for show.
You're not, but two chicks might kiss for show.
Yeah, I have seen that.
And they're secretly
We
bi.
seen
They
that.
just want attention.
We
sometimes.
seen that.
I have seen that.
Yeah, you remember Beavers? Yeah. When we saw that, they pulled out and their license plate said Beavers.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right.
He said, "Remember beavers?"
Yeah, we were in a what was it? It was a
Kroger.
Yeah,
So
it was a
excited.
grocery store parking lot, and we were walking
This was
up,
great.
and this car, there was these two chicks sitting in there, and we must have been staring or something.
No. Here's how it
You
went.
were?
I don't know if you remember the story right. It
Maybe
doesn't
I
seem
don't.
You were
like it
heavy
because of how you're
breathing on the
going.
windows.
We get in the car and I look over and I'm driving. You were in the passenger seat and I looked over you and I said, "Hey, they're lesbians." And he's like, "How do you fucking know they're lesbians, dude?" I'm like, "I'm telling you, they got to be lesbians." So they get in the car and shit, and I'm like,
Oh,
"Well,
they were walking to the car.
yeah."
Okay.
So they get in the car and I'm like, "Watch, they're about to kiss." Them bitches looked over at us and smiled. And then the one turned to the other one and fucking they started making out. And we were like, "What'd I tell you, motherfucker?" And then when they got done, they looked back up and smiled and backed out and left. And when they left, their license plate was personalized and it said Beavers with a Z.
Z.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, so they did it. I mean, they probably are attracted to
Their
one another,
license
but
plate
they
was
did.
Beavers. They're
I
just
mean,
a
they
couple.
yeah,
They did it
that's
for a
couple.
show, though. They knew.
But they was
they
already
knew,
a couple.
They knew we were fucking. They knew what we were doing.
Yeah, right.
I think
We must have had that we're ogling lesbians look
No,
on our face.
Oh,
We
you
were-
guys were all giggly.
We were probably smiling at them, and then I was talking to you and pointing at them, and they probably were like, "These guys are getting off on us." And they probably were, when they got in the car, the other one was probably like, "Let's fucking make out
But
right
you know
here."
what? That's crazy because I don't think you can do that. That whole scenario doesn't work in a heterosexual couple.
No.
There's
That-
no like.
God bless them two bitches, though.
Yeah.
They were good sports.
Yeah, and
They were
had
good sports.
they had a like good. I don't know. They had a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
about it.
exactly. I mean, normally if they were like sexist motherfucking bitches, they would be
Yeah.
like, "Eh,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
you."
If both of them had the number 2 on their clippers,
Yeah, yeah. They put that show on for us. They knew what they was
Yeah.
doing.
I think all women born after 1980 are bi. Almost every woman you encounter from that generation is bi.
that what? Wait a minute. 1980.
1980.
1980, 75 to 80, you know, somewhere's through there.
Here's the thing: is like you can just see a normal couple coming out of a grocery store, and they look like a normal middle class couple. Them motherfuckers are just like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch is probably made out with her friends and shit and all kinds of stuff. They just, I don't know. People just keep that shit under wraps.
Well, let me ask you this because so I feel like it's more socially acceptable to be lesbian or bi, as we're saying. If it were more socially acceptable, this is fucking Ed. He's like, I know where you're going with this.
No.
I'm not having it.
He's just been shaking his head for like 5
Shut
minutes.
your fucking mouth right now.
Not happening.
No, but do you think if you were born post 1980, you would be susceptible to that same criteria that you're labeling everyone else?
No.
Wow, thank you for elaborating. No.
Nope.
I just,
See, I think until the social norms are like where it's kind of okay, it's probably going to always be women are more bi.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's
But I don't think that's actually the literal translation of it.
But here's the thing: is that if you're a guy and you're bi,
You're a guy nearby.
they like to advertise that shit now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, pride,
It's
you know, and
cool
all that
now
shit.
for 'em.
Now it's cool.
Yeah.
So the ones that ain't advertising it probably ain't bi.
But you know what's funny is being gay. I don't know why it's
Mm-hmm.
funny, but like I always think it's funny to throw the gay like that's like my funny line. Like I always throw the gay line joke in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Maybe that means something. I don't know. I'll have to ask my therapist. But I just always think it's funny. But it's not. The inverse is not funny. Like I don't never find a chick doing the haha I'm gay joke. You know what I mean?
No.
Right.
So it's weird. Like the demographic is it's okay to be bi if you're a woman, but it's not really that funny. You know what I mean? But
Because
two gay men
It's
is
not
funny.
funny because it's hot.
Because gay dudes get like super limber and weird, and they like to change their voice, and they like to walk different and everything. Gay women act the same as normal women except for the ones that get the butch
Yeah, you're
haircuts
you're
and shit like
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even if they get the butch haircut, they don't act like a dude.
And you notice a lot of the gay women that get the butch haircuts like to get the as they call it the wigger dress and outfit. They like to talk like that and walk like that.
So
No,
you're saying
I
they
mean-
also so
They
if
do.
you're butch, you also convert race?
They do. Yes.
I mean, I've seen some of them, but
A lot
it
of
ain't.
'em.
It's no different than than regular person doing
they
that.
try to act more hard, like they're hardcore, and they do.
Yeah, they do try to
They
act
do.
like they're fucking hard.
They want to
Yeah.
be a dude so bad.
And it's like, bitch, you do got too much goddamn
Wait,
estrogen in you to
no.
fuck with me.
Ellen doesn't do that.
Ellen?
Yeah, but she's not butch.
Well,
No.
no, but she does have
She's
short
like-
hair. She's
she-
not,
She's just. I don't call her butch. I just call her not girly.
Yeah.
If the scale
I
is
guess
from
there's a
1 to
difference.
10, you know, from like feminine to
Butch is nasty boy Brian Knobs at the
Right.
fucking Tanzan house. That's Butch. You remember her?
I
Yeah.
remember.
The owner?
Hulk Hogan.
She's scary.
Yeah, I used to put up the
Yeah.
nasty boy on there because that's her. She had the fucking blonde spiked
She
mullet.
did. She had a
Wow.
mullet.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember her.
Butch.
Yeah,
all right.
totally.
Ellen's
take
just
your word for
Ellen's
it.
just
Yes.
not girly.
She was gonna whoop your ass.
I'd fuck Ellen from the back. I would.
From the back?
Yeah.
No, I'd have to
Stop
do it
it.
from the front.
No, I'd fuck her from the front.
Don't
and
talk
back.
about Ellen
No.
like that.
You can't do it from the back because she's got that fucking boy haircut. And her
I'm not gonna
back's built
see
like
her
a man.
head. She's gonna be arched, and her fucking head is gonna be in a
Ah.
pillow.
I can't stand Ellen. If you're gonna find somebody gay to fuck, why Ellen?
Don't do that.
There's nothing to her. You might as well
Leave her
fuck a
alone.
piece of plywood.
You know, that'd be a good that'd be a good topic actually. Like, what lesbian gay couple would you most
Join
want
a
to be
three-way
joined
with.
with?
Definitely not Ellen. She's fucking.
I don't know. Portia's pretty fucking nice.
I
don't
guess if
really-
you gotta fuck
I
Ellen to
don't-
get the portion. But
I don't know a
I
lot.
once said I would fuck.
I don't know a lot of celebrity lesbians though. I don't.
No.
I mean, nothing pops in my head.
Oh, I'm sure there's
Like
at
fucking
least
Rosie
3.
O'Donnell.
I'm sure there's at least.
Oh, I wouldn't. She's like a man.
I like to punch Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You fight her, you don't fuck her.
But yeah,
Fighter, fighter.
back to the topic. Women are more. They're more bi because it's more acceptable. Like if you like are a girl and messing with a girl, you're making that girly connection with them. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
I just can't fathom why it's so fucking hot. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely built into a male.
Because you get 4 titties, 2 pussies, and 2 asses, 4 thighs.
that's the.
Hey man, you're like my boy Joe Bob back there. That's what he used to do on the. He used to do the drive-in theater on the movie channel, and before every movie, Joe Bob Briggs would tell you how many muffs you were gonna see, how many titties, and he would use all the slang terms like. You're gonna see 12 fur burgers, and if you just wait till the 12-minute mark, you're gonna see Susie something show her pretty vag or something.
You know, there's an app that does that.
Yes.
Yeah, it tells you every movie, every sex scene and naked scene. It tells you every movie and what times the naked parts are.
Are you talking about Mr. Skin?
I don't know what it's called.
Mr.
but-
Skin invented it, so it's his. I mean, if anybody else is doing it,
Did he get paid to do that? Like,
actually, you know what's funny? He did it for free forever.
of course he did it for free. He's a fucking pervert.
But he turned it into a.
What is wrong with that, though?
Right?
He turned it into a fucking
He got
lucrative
offended.
business.
Do
He
you,
gets
do you
paid.
not like being worshipped
No, she
by
does not.
men?
No.
You don't like
I'm
being
talking
worshipped
about
by
like
men?
this dude's just sitting around watching all these like nasty movies.
Look, he can
Okay,
tell
I
you.
want to see the fucking naked
Look,
parts too.
look, Mr. Skin, you can be like Kari War. He'll tell you like
Every movie she's naked in and what time it is.
Like you know the NFL, this dude knows titties in movies, and he'll be like, if you watch this movie,
So I can say Angelina Jolie, and he'll be
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's easy.
"Oh, that's easy. It's on Bones at 24:59. She has sex with such and such."
yes,
Dude, you could hold a BBW porn star's picture up to Deuce, and he could tell you who she is.
no way.
Guess way. Any big titty, semi-fat bitch porn star, if you hold her picture up to Deuce, he'll tell you who she is.
Deuce just got an invite to the show.
Yeah, there's a guest spot right there.
Trivia
He is
with
the-
Deuce.
We'll do some flashcards.
He's
with
the
you.
BBW porn
We'll put it
star
right up on the
genius.
screen.
That's
we'll
what
do,
I'm saying.
We'll do some picture in picture. That's fucking
There you
insane.
We
go.
have to time it. Like, how long does it take him to get?
Can too.
He'll just be like, bam, bam.
Oh my
He's
god.
got a library of fat porn stars in his head.
You know
I
what?
just want to be a chick for just a week. I just want to have every fucking dude I walk by just stare at me, and I know that they just want to fuck me.
That's
I don't know.
Definitely not my fantasy.
This is gonna sound really bad, but
Ed won't leave the house and be playing with himself the whole
Right.
week.
I think I feel like a piece of meat.
I'd be trying to figure out how to eat my pussy.
Yeah, I would be thinking of innovative new ways to stroke the mouse.
Help me, roll me up.
That
You
would
got that right.
that would
Yeah.
make you a lesbian.
Somebody fold my
Yeah.
legs back. I gotta eat
Yeah,
this for
I'd
take it back.
I'd take a fucking mouse trap and I'd fucking MacGyver a
Yeah.
fucking rubber tongue on it and fucking pull it back and just stick my fucking pussy on it and just let it, yeah, and then the fucking tongue just slaps down on the
You know
clit.
they make that.
I bet they do.
They make a fucking sex toy with like 20 tongues, and it just
It's a
spins.
chainsaw.
Yeah,
They just replace the blades with tongues and it just goes.
that's funny how you and I know this.
There's a website called Fucking Machines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
like a Sawzall with a dildo on it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that shit?
There's a porn site called Odd Insertions.
Ooh, that just
Oh,
went to a
God.
whole new level.
Insertions.
They was using bowling pins and beer bottles.
I seen a video of a chick that
It's
fucking.
definitely odd
Bowling
insertion.
pin.
I seen a video of a chick that fucking shit out a rubber duck in the tub.
A rubber duck?
She just a rubber duck came out of her asshole into the tub.
I seen that.
You
No
saw
way.
it?
Yeah, I saw that.
You probably the one that put it in there
Probably.
or something.
There was this one that people
play
were
hide the
forwarding
duck.
around at inboxes, and this bitch had her ass spread open, and dude poured Fruit Loops and milk in her ass, and the other bitch ate it out of there.
Oh, God.
Okay,
was
back to what I
afraid
was
you were gonna
saying.
Say that.
About being a woman for a week. I would fuck everybody.
That's what
Like
one of
like-
our listeners wants to know, if you were a woman, would you let another man fuck you?
If I was a woman,
Wait,
would I
your
let
hold
another
on.
man fuck
Your
me?
brain.
Yeah, if he's a.
No,
you
your
have to.
brain.
It's still you.
So you want to. I guess the question is more like
You're in
your
a female
brain. You
body.
want to. We want to put your brain in a female body so
Yeah.
you can
You
experience
got
it.
this
Yeah, I want to
24-hour
have a
change,
vagina and all that.
and you want dudes to penetrate you.
Fuck yeah, I'd fuck everybody.
But you're really you, though. You know it. You're,
Dude, check this out, man.
Well, you wanted to
check this
fucking
out.
lick your own pussy. Why is it
Right,
okay?
'cause it's a
Hold me
pussy.
up.
Check this out. If I was a woman for a week, physically a woman
Yeah.
and attracted to men, I mean, everybody's attracted to orgasms. I'd fuck everybody. I would have 4 and 5 friends fuck me at the same time. The only reason that they don't do this shit.
So
No,
I want to
listen.
get gangbanged.
At the
I
same
do.
time.
I would.
Like,
The-
dude, I
listen,
knew it. I'm
listen.
dead
The
serious.
only reason that chicks like her don't do it is because they're afraid of the word getting out. That's all. That's all.
That's exactly why.
Because then,
Because I used to.
because then they're known around
Had to
town
stop.
as the whore that got gangbanged by 5 people.
But what if you could get transformed to a woman for a week and use your pussy to become rich for a week? You think you could get rich in a week?
How
if you had a
rich?
pussy?
You can't get
In a
that
week.
rich. You can't get that rich. Because I
What-
mean,
what if you
Not
had
around
time to?
here.
What if you had time to promo it, and then you go
that's
to
a
the bunny
different
ranch?
story. That's a different story. Because, I mean, if you had the right advertising before the week happened.
How are you going to know, like, 2 weeks, like, I'm going to be a chick in 2 weeks?
This is our fantasy, then you not ruin it? We're trying to become rich.
But no, seriously, I can only I'm thinking, like, if I was a woman, the only reason that women don't just fuck every goddamn thing that walks is because they're so afraid to have the reputation, public reputation, of being the fucking nasty whore.
You care to disagree with that?
I mean, that's not why, but...
Yeah, that's what he thinks it is.
Well, sure.
Set aside getting pregnant and all that shit. I understand that. I don't want to have babies with a bunch of fucking douchebags I just met last night.
Right.
But if you could not get pregnant and not get an STD, tell me you wouldn't have fucking 4, 5, 6 dudes that were hot fucking bang you from all
If you
fucking
wanted
sides.
to, why not? From all sides. I mean, if you wanted to, sure.
I mean, and
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just think
the only reason they don't do it is because they don't want to be known as the fucking nasty whore.
Or
Yeah,
they're
but-
choosy.
But you can go out of town and fuck all those dudes, and no one's gonna know.
Right.
That's a good point.
So people travel all the time.
So give me a fucking frequent flyer miles card. I'd fucking
He's gonna
fly
need
elsewhere.
one.
Yeah, I'd be flying
But,
elsewhere.
and then the other thing that's interesting too is that women are the only one with that level of power. Like, put it this way: you could take a man and a woman of equal hotness, let's say, and send them both into a bar, and their whole goal is to get, let's say, 4 people, because I don't know what number constitutes an orgy, but let's say it's 4.
More than 3.
Yeah. No. Yeah, okay, but it's 5 in the total. Excuse me. So you're getting 4, you make the 5th person. The odds that dude's coming out with 4 women that are willing to go home with him is...
with the other women. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
But it's easier for women to approach.
But I can tell you, if a chick walks into the bar, there's 5 buddies that are willing to be like...
No. A chick walks into the bar, she's leaving with the first 4 out of 5 dudes.
I'm not sure the ratio is that high.
I bet you it is that high. I'm going to give one guy to have morals and say, I don't know.
What time are we walking into this bar?
That's usually me. I'm usually the guy with the morals.
Okay,
Yeah, we know.
That's what we call it when we go out drinking. We
Hold my
call him...
legs up.
Here's the scenario.
We call him Moral Ed.
You go into a college bar. Everybody is age 20 to 25.
Okay.
How many dudes are coming out with you if you're a chick? If you ask, I'm saying the first 4 out of 5 you ask are going.
Probably.
I'm not going because I'm thinking you're trying to trick me. You probably got AIDS or something.
No, I think you're probably
Yeah.
right. Like, I think you could probably go home. But what I'm saying is, I don't think you get 4. It's a lot harder to get 4 consecutive dudes to go home with those 4 dudes and the chick. But a group of buddies, they're like, like.
But then here's the thing: is that then you got the homophobe fucking thing to worry about. The 4 dudes might not be willing to go because the other dudes are involved.
Yeah, and that's fair, but I don't know. I just think it's so strange that it is so lopsided. And,
Yeah, I guarantee you.
And that it's so, like, do you think that there's definitely not a large portion of women that are like, it is so hot when 2 dudes kiss. Like, like that doesn't happen.
No, and I'm not supposed to, but I'm gonna bring my wife into the show.
She said I'm not supposed to, but we're about to violate a rule.
She thinks that it's okay for 2 women to be together, but 2 men, she doesn't think that's hot or whatever.
Yeah, and I get that. But I wonder how much of it is social programming or just built right into the human condition. Because
Well,
I'm
here's the
telling
thing.
you right now, I didn't know shit about social structures and stuff like that. I saw 2 women go at it for the first time, and I was like, that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there's no
course, I
question.
No, it's in your brain. It's natural.
Right.
Now, let's ask the female now. You think 2 women being with one another is okay?
Yeah.
2 men being with one another, is that hot to you?
It's not hot to me, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not in their bedroom.
Yeah, but here's my opinion on it now, is that when you have two men going at it, it demasculinizes them. And women like the masculinity of a dude.
Well, yeah.
So when you got two dudes going at it, it kind of feminizes them a little bit. So it's not really attractive to a woman. That's my opinion.
No,
That's
it's
my
not
opinion.
That's actually
attractive,
that's actually a really good analogy of
why
what the psychological aspects of it are. So you're saying
That's
that,
what I think.
Yeah, so you're saying that when two men, but that could be a social structure too, in the sense that because it's gay. I mean, it's like you're seeing two men in a sexual act makes them gay. Inherently, your brain thinks they're wimpy or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not entirely true, because would it be different if
There's
they were like ripped?
there's
Like two
plenty-
buff
there
dudes?
are some.
First of all, there's plenty
I mean-
of gay dudes that'll stomp a mud hole in your
Oh,
ass.
for
No,
real,
I
yeah.
get that, but
They're
I'm
still
saying,
dudes.
does the if
Because
the
they have a lot of practice stomping mud holes in asses.
We're off the air. Fucking cancel the show.
and we thought
Jesus
it was gonna
fucking
we
Christ.
thought it was gonna be you that did that, right?
Oh my fucking God.
Well,
It was all quiet.
call a spade, I guess.
Ed's leading 1-0. Holy shit.
Well, if you count the pre-show, he's leading 2-0.
Yeah, that was pretty good speed on that too. I mean, coming from the master, I'm gonna say
I debated letting it
I'm-
slide.
I'm-
I can't let that
He was
slide.
like,
It's gotta go.
I'm
Hold
impressed.
on, so let's back up.
I'm impressed with that one.
Let's back up.
Okay.
We're gonna have to giggle about that after the show's over. So does it change it if it's two buff dudes? So if there's the obvious masculine buff,
No, even if two buff dudes are banging, it's still just it demasculinizes them.
but you know what's funny? Like, because now you're making me think about it. When I think about two gay dudes doing it, I don't really think demasculine thought. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think either of them are.
No, it's probably not on your frontal lobe, but it's probably in your subconscious, is what I'm saying. You probably don't even know you're thinking like that. It's just it's putting that in your brain.
What's weird though is I kind of have that thought. I kind of have that process about a singular gay man. It does trigger like, it's probably kind of a wimpier type of guy. But two gay men, I don't know. It's kind of like it's like really hard to be two. Don't even say nothing, Ed. It's like kind of hard to be two gay men. Like it's not. It seems like less acceptable. You can't say nothing. You're fired. But you know what I'm saying. So I don't demasculate. I don't take anything away when it's two men.
That's just my opinion on why certain women would say that it's okay for two women, because that's just intimate. Women connect with one another more than they would. It's just it's the reason why, even if you're married or something, your wife might she might feel more comfortable talking to her best friend about certain shit than even you, no matter how open you are.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's the same way with lesbians. It's like women feel, I don't know. I could just visualize in my head two best friends talking about something and one being like, oh, I'm sorry, and hugging, and then they start making out.
Yeah, because
You know
that's
what
how
I mean?
every one of our fantasies go.
It's exactly what happens every time.
So, I mean, I could see that happening, but a dude ain't gonna, that is not happening.
Yeah, I'm not coming over
You're
and
gonna-
crying
here's
on your
what's
You guys aren't
shoulder
gonna
and
make
then
out?
sucking your dick. That's not
No,
happening.
you come over and cry on my shoulder, I'm gonna be like, it's all right, dude. That's all you're getting.
If I
That was a
feel
little-
your hand on the back of my head,
It's over.
He said, it's all right, dude. Take a nap here. I'm going to go console your wife.
No, the hand on the back of the head is fine, but when it clenches and grabs hair, that's when you gotta worry
That's where
something's
you're
going
in
down.
trouble.
Oh shit! So yeah, women are more bi. Yep, that's it. That's the fucking thing there.
all right. Well, let's get to commercials
Alrighty.
or commercial.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
You don't have it? It's right there.
Izzy's Insulation for your home weatherization needs. Make sure you give them a call at 513-373-0869, and they'll take care of your home in
Well, you started late.
home in the winter.
Don't blame the file.
And your air coming. It is springtime, even though it's still snowing. It is springtime. You're going to need insulation to keep the air conditioning in also. So give them a call, Izzy's Insulation. They partnered up with the Wise Guys Show. So give them a call. They'll take care of you.
Wow. It's going to be a little tough getting past that first segment. So anyway, anybody want to take a guess on who outsmoked Snoop Dogg?
Woman or man?
I'm gonna make. I don't want to level the playing field that much.
Do you know who it was?
Was it Cheech or Chong?
Do you know who it was?
Neither.
I do, yes, and unfortunately, he does too.
Man or woman?
Well,
It's not gonna tell.
I don't want to make it
I
easier.
don't know a lot of
Oh, yeah, okay.
female.
It sounds like neither one of you got a
Gotta be a
handle
man.
on it. It's a man.
It's a man.
And I'll give you another hint. Also a musician.
Willie Nelson.
Damn it.
Nah.
You didn't have to say what musician. I was going to say Willie before that.
Really?
Yep.
Apparently, he said Snoop's quote was, I had to hit the timeout button.
Yeah, he said it's the only time in his life he ever had a timeout for smoking weed.
Can you believe?
Wow.
And you know, by the time Snoop met Willie, Willie was old as shit because he's been old as shit for a long ass time. That old
has.
motherfucker outsmoked Snoop Dogg. That's crazy.
Well,
Did you see,
at one of Wiz's concerts, Snoop and Wiz had a smoke out, and Snoop won that one too.
Okay,
Wiz Khalifa?
is that like thoughts? Is that like my inner monologue, or what's going on here?
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa.
Did you see Snoop Dogg's Mount Rushmore of smokers? It was
No.
on. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. He was on. He said it was Willie Nelson, Cheech and Chong, him, and Bob Marley.
Jeez,
It
there was
the-
probably enough.
they're
There was
busy.
probably enough weed to supply a fucking whole
And
state.
they said Seth Rogen was on the Mount Rushmore until they talked to Snoop Dogg. I think it was Jimmy. It was Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon who had the Mount Rushmore thing, and then Snoop edited it.
He put
Oh,
himself
really?
in there.
Yeah.
What about DJ Paul and Juicy J?
I don't think they're big
not,
advocates of it.
Probably not. But
They're not mainstream.
Seth Rogen
enough.
was a pretty big advocate of it.
Right. But it's hard to top Snoop, Cheech and Chong, and Bob Marley and Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
I feel like Cheech and Chong is
They were the original. They started the.
yeah, they made it they made it cool, I
Right.
guess.
yeah, but do you think they still do it?
Oh
No.
yeah,
Probably.
I'm sure they
I don't
do.
think so.
Why would they not?
The one dude went to jail for a long ass time.
Especially Chong. That dude, you know he still does. He was in a
Yeah.
couple
I don't know
shows
which one's
recently.
Cheech and which one's Chong.
Tommy Chong.
What?
Yeah, Cheech Marin is the little dude.
He's the one on the police show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Chong is the tall one.
Oh yeah, with the longer hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Chong does seem like the bigger stoner, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
when
would
they're.
say.
Is he the one that does that fucking somebody does an elephant voice or a moose voice in that fucking new cartoon, and it's so good.
It's probably.
I always
it might be
I
one
always
of them.
hear like the Cheech and Chong when cause he's like, yeah, man, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
I think it's one of
Like
those.
Zootopia or one
Yeah,
of those.
Zootopia.
Yeah.
I'm
I bet
pretty
it
sure
is,
it's
yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong dudes.
Chong's the one that played on that 70s show.
Okay,
Yeah.
cut your mic off now, please.
He stopped talking to us.
We have 4 panel members.
And an inner monologue that just fires off whenever you want.
One of our listeners says they follow Cheech and Chong, and they both still smoke.
Yep.
Well,
See?
I
Really?
figured they
Makes
both
sense.
did.
That's crazy.
And it's funny that Cheech plays a cop. And that, what is that, Law and Order? Or
Well, I
something?
mean, Ice-T plays a cop, and
Well,
he had a
that's true,
fucking
too.
song called Cop Killer.
Right, that's true too. It's still funny.
Trying to look it up and see if it is that dude.
I guess when you grow up, you
I guess.
grow out of that.
Now he doesn't want to kill cops anymore.
I don't
wants
hear
to
I don't
be
hear
one.
Ice Cube saying "fuck the police" no more. He plays cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was really
I
good.
guess
though.
for enough money you can change your mind about anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
That movie was really good.
What?
That movie's probably the best that movie's the best rap movie about that genre ever. Like I think it's better than Boys in the Hood really wasn't a rap movie, but
Are you talking about Straight Outta Compton? One of
yeah,
those?
Straight Outta Compton
Well,
was
basically-
so well done. You didn't realize like you were watching like a movie about rap.
you thought it was them.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
pretty
they
cool,
did.
'cause there was a lot of shit that you didn't know in that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit I didn't know.
'Cause we didn't
either.
have the internet back then.
No,
Yeah, you couldn't follow all of it as
Right.
well as you could today.
no.
Right.
You either heard them say it on a rap,
Yeah.
or you seen it on the news. That was it.
Shit, was Double XL even out back then? I think that came later too.
Up.
I agree with you though, but I haven't seen All Eyes on Me yet though.
I heard it was terrible.
I heard it was great.
What's All Eyes on Me?
Tupac
Tupac
movie.
It's the
movie.
same thing as Straight Outta Compton, only it's Tupac's story.
Is that out yet?
Yeah, it's been
out.
out.
It is Tommy Chong, by the way,
What?
in that movie.
Oh,
He plays Yax.
Yaks.
So what do you want to cover? Do you want to cover Pornhub's year-end review?
yeah. Why not?
Or
Oral?
Or
What?
or
Stop
wait,
fucking smiling
I
at me.
thought we had options.
we do. Or could you let
Oh.
your friend bang your Russian mail order bride?
That one.
That one.
That one?
That would be a no. Get your
Okay.
own bitch.
Here's my thing, okay? Russian mail order brides, I think they were running 25 to 30 grand.
Where do
Something
you
like
even
that.
look that up at? Hold on, I'm
How
gonna
do you
Google it.
know?
I'm gonna see if I can Google that.
If we're paying
talking.
25 to 30 grand for a bitch and you want
I'm
to fuck
sharing.
her,
Why she
we
gotta
are-
be a
Pay
bitch?
me?
You're about to bring. She's about to be your wife.
That,
Yeah.
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 Anyway.
So
We're splitting the
basically,
cost.
you know,
We're splitting the cost.
you pay them, you pay whoever, and they come here, and you marry them to give them citizenship, and then in turn, they're your wife. They handle all the womanly duties. They take care of your house, your kids, or whatever, and you go out and make the butter.
Actually, if I pay 25 to 30 grand for a bitch, her new job is to sit in that bedroom and make
First
my
of all,
25 to 30 grand.
No,
back.
first of all, if she's a bitch, I'm only paying $5,000 tops.
I don't want no bitch.
So a mail order bride, they run 25 to 30 grand, and that's like pretty cheap to begin with. But
Dude, only one site came up when I searched it. I put Russian mail order bride. One.
Yeah, and like the cops are on their way here right now too.
they done monopolized it.
I don't know. You would think I would have
No,
got
you
more.
can't get anything Russia here right
So
now.
anyway, my point is, no,
Trump's
my
got
point
that
is,
shit. No, wait, more. There's more.
my point is that now that we have conflict with Russia, the price on them is probably way down
Down?
Hold on. What age you want?
Oh,
now. 23.
23. Okay, age 20 to 25. Oh,
How much they run?
hold on. Some of these chicks
So-
are fucking insane hot. Put my shit
yeah,
up.
but if you watch like the
Hold
ID
on,
channel,
patch me in.
then most of them like kill you or
So
I
since,
think that's isolated like
No,
that.
look at Patricia 23.
she's hot.
since you have to
Yeah,
pay,
she's smoking.
since you have to pay for them, are they your property now? Well, she's from Peru. So are you allowed to resell them?
Oh wait, that's from Peru. Wait, what? How'd I?
We should stick with
oh,
Peru.
this is just mail order brides.
Just period. Ew, that one on the top corner is not.
Yeah, that one on the top corner's got to be on sale.
It's a clearance bitch.
I got a coupon.
First of all, you can probably get a
Clearance.
discount on her with your Buckeye card.
look at Stalin.
Stalin?
Stalin.
She's cute.
That
Yes,
blonde,
she
that
is.
blonde next to her
Venezuela.
looks
Hold on,
pretty
that
good.
makes me want to click on that.
Brazil.
Brazilian.
Mm.
Oh look, here she is getting
Oh,
out of
she's
her.
got other little
Here
pics
she
and
is.
shit.
You just messed up.
I can't believe they still have clothes on. They're trying to sell themselves to you, and they have clothes on.
You
I think
can't
they
you
have
can't see the
to.
pics unless you have an account.
Of course, you got to sign up for it. Why
You
wouldn't
can
you?
kind of.
Them ain't the real girl.
Yeah, I can't.
But anyway, where's the prices?
Oh, there! Look at that.
Wait, there you go.
Look at me cheating.
Oh my goodness, look at
That's what I
that.
was gonna say. Zoom in.
Yeah, I'm thinking, oh man, oh, that body's
Selfie.
nice.
Them Russian bitches ain't got nothing on this.
You ain't seen them
Yeah,
yet.
forget the Russian
So
ones.
since you have to pay for them, are you allowed to resell them, or is that prostitution?
No.
You don't
No.
understand. You don't understand. I've looked into this,
If
man.
I buy a car, I resell it.
No, and they're not
look
your
at the
property.
second one.
Once you marry them and they're American citizens,
Holy.
Hold
they
on.
can pretty much do what they want.
I
18 to
ain't paying that much
25.
money
Oh,
for anything. I
Oh,
don't
hey.
oh, sorry
You can
about
get
that.
dudes.
Apparently, you can get dudes.
Ew. We don't want them.
How do we sell our stuff?
Even I would rather have those chicks. Go back.
Yeah.
Look at Be Happy Male
That's some
White.
old bullshit right
Look
there.
at Be Happy Male
Okay,
White.
first off, I'm not buying you if your name is Squid69, okay? Which is that dude right there. Because I mean, that just makes me think you got like 6 cocks or something.
What the fuck? How did I get on? How did
Can
I
you
get
go
on?
back? What did you? There we
There
go.
we go.
I'm
That's
sorry.
better.
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
I
eyebrows
want
over there.
I want Andrea.
Oh, I did click on men age 18 to 25. Very
I want
sorry.
Andrea 22.
Hold on.
Holy
There's no
moly.
way. No, there's no way Pure Farida is 20 years old.
What?
If she's 20, imagine what she's gonna look like at 40.
Like that?
Man, look at Glove Philippe.
Giovanna.
What? I'm like,
Oh,
what?
Don't you dare talk about Giovanna like that.
Don't put Philippe at the end. Then she's a
Holy
dude.
crap! There's 40 pages.
Oh, that's fucking lovely.
Hold on.
But since we're in conflict with Russia, they got to be real cheap now.
We're real expensive
Damn.
because we have a
What?
trade. We're not allowed to trade embargo. We're not allowed to trade anymore with them.
Here, you can go 40 to 50 years old. I guess if they're over 60, they just retire them.
They retire
They
them?
give them away free.
Yeah,
Hell.
you just get a
Give away
free one
free.
when
If
you
you
buy
buy
it.
Buy one, get one free.
No, the thing is that if you last till you're 60 and nobody buys you, you don't deserve to be on there anyway.
Oh, this is from Brazil. This chick's from Brazil.
I saw a couple Brazilians on there, bro.
Yeah, we already,
Yeah.
Yeah,
saw some.
damn. Indonesia,
Right there.
Bangkok.
Hold on.
Look
Russian
at-
brides on the left.
Where?
Brides by country.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, now that we're in conflict with Russia, you have to talk to somebody in Germany. They have
Yeah.
to get her there for you, and you have to
Yeah.
buy her from Germany.
Yeah, it's probably higher now.
Right.
Because of customs.
Yep. She
Damn.
flies to Cuba.
Look at Oksana.
Oh, look at her.
Which one? Oh, right there.
This one.
Oh.
You could make a fortune off her.
5'5",
You're
117
supposed to buy her
pounds.
for yourself,
I
not
would
make
definitely
money off
feed
of
her.
her.
As soon as she got here, we would be eating.
Hold
117.
on,
on.
where's her stats at? 5'5", 117 pounds. It says her body type is big and beautiful. 117 pounds?
Big and she's big and beautiful.
Maybe something else is big.
On her.
I'd break her.
She
5'5",
probably
117.
she probably just says to someone who fills these things out, "What do Americans like?"
They're like
So
big
go to
and
her.
beautiful.
You can't look at her photos or make them bigger?
No, I can do this and cheat.
There you go.
She'd get off the plane. I'd hand her a Big Mac. Like, here, bitch, start eating. I can't deal with this shit. You're
Look at that car
You're
she's
fucking crazy.
parked in
What do you
front
mean?
of.
She's big and beautiful.
Look at that
Yeah.
bitch. She's fine.
She's way too skinny.
I'm not
she's
prejudiced
eating.
against fit bitches.
I am.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm not paying if the car comes with her. That's too expensive.
Maybe you buy the car and then you get the bitch. That's how they do it.
Bitch included.
Right?
Man, there's 40. There's more Russians.
There's a lot of Russians on
800
there, boy.
and 824.
That top
This is a
one's
fucking
not cute.
Eskimo. This
What?
who's she
I know.
lying?
What?
They trying to sneak an Eskimo in on the Russian bride. That's shitty.
They're trying to get out of Russia before Putin pisses Trump off. Take us. Get us out of here.
Can we split one,
I want Emma.
Emma?
Emma,
Yeah.
that
They got
one.
any on there for
Where am I at?
$34?
Where-
$34.
Where's
Going
Emma?
once. That's Emma.
Oh, here. Nah, you can do better
Oh,
than
man.
Emma.
All
Nah,
I can
she's
afford
not.
You
is
can't
not
just
bad.
pick the first one you see. There's 824.
Don't go with Paulina. She's just basic.
Nah, I bet you can.
Vladalina.
I bet you can actually put in like
What's that top say? What is that? Yummy.
yummy sweet thon.
No, it's probably yummy sweet honey.
What's the third one at the top row?
Oh, Olga. Nice.
Olga. That's a. You should not tell me your name's Olga.
Olga.
First of all, if your name's Olga, it drops you 2 points automatically.
Yeah, you need to change
Dude,
that.
your new job is the maid when you
That'd
get
be
here.
like finding a hot American bitch and her name's like Ethel.
Here you go. This chick is like 51 years
What's
old.
her name?
Oh my God, she's
You know?
51.
She's definitely been
What?
photoshopped. It looks like the Russian Cher.
Looks like she just had
serious.
work done.
If you ever hit the lottery, you could move to become a Mormon, hire a whole fleet of these bitches, and have them do random different shit.
Can
The
we
thing
split
is
one?
that-
Would you split one with me? Like on the for real? Like if we got one and I just went 50s on it with
You're
you?
not
Absolutely.
allowed to do
So you're gonna
that.
spend 15 grand for half a bitch?
You're both legally married
No.
already.
No, I get 3.5 days. So
no,
I get
one,
her from
one,
Monday.
One of us would get divorced, so we got to marry her.
Yeah, you gotta get divorced.
that would go well with your wives. I would like to
you
see
could
what
pay
happens.
Deuce to
Sarah
marry
might
her.
like it.
You could pay Deuce to marry her since he's single, and then you guys get her.
I mean, yeah.
Then you get to keep your
You're
wife.
like, I bought the bitch. I'm giving you money to
Right.
marry her.
Hold on, that's actually not a bad looking Olga. You know, as Olgas go.
Is she
That
an
one is
Olga?
not.
Oh, she is an Olga.
Olga's probably like Sarah in Russia.
It's
You
No,
never know.
That's
Based,
what it
based on what
means.
I'm seeing, it's not.
yeah, that was rude. I'm offended.
What the fuck?
He means name-wise. Like it might be a common name.
Oh,
like-
okay.
Yeah, it's as
Not
common
look.
as
I
Sarah
get
in
it.
Well,
America.
that's how I took it. But when
Yeah, you
he
son
made
of a
that
bitch.
comment,
Oh, hold on.
asshole.
Fucking Jesus.
You grave.
Oh,
there we
she's-
go.
She's got the 1980s hairdo.
That's all
her
right.
eyes are pretty.
I'll
Look at
take
her
this.
eyes.
I'll take that Cindy Lauper looking girl.
I'm not taking shit that says you're grave. That bitch will kill you.
That's scary. That's what the ID channel.
That's
I was
like
talking
Nova.
about.
Yeah,
None of these bitches are showing up. You're paying, and they're not coming.
I
That
think
means-
that chick on the end was on The Walking Dead. Look at her bangs.
Look at her meth
fine.
mouse. Her meth mouth.
There's a. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Meth mouth?
Meth mouth.
Do they have
You never heard of
coupons?
that?
Man, the Olgas are.
Look
like,
at that. Oh, look at that 36-year-old one.
Where?
Where? What's
At
her
the
name?
top. Olga.
Oh,
No, that's
She look-
Olga.
she
Look
got
at her
hella
picture.
She
forehead.
is not 36.
What about
Look
that
at her
YouPorn
picture.
topic?
She's like 15.
She got so
yeah,
much
that's what
forehead.
I'm saying. She looks
Look at
like she's
her.
about fucking 19.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You guys can go bitch shopping later.
36-year-old.
Why
That's
are we
crazy.
looking at your bitches? We don't get any.
Yes, I would share.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, meth mouth.
I come to America.
Look at them
Come
eyes.
on, I'm gonna come over there and suck your cock
Look at
off.
the eye. Look at her eyes.
What's your last name? Oh, suck your cock off.
That's fucked up.
She's on clearance.
Oh shit!
Cost cutter.
I please you cock so bad. I please you cock so good.
You know, I didn't even. I didn't
The
even
one you
do
give her
that.
save a lot.
Oh shit. So yeah, I'd share. I mean, I'd go in half with you.
I didn't even do the what did we learn today.
I'd go in half with you 1 week, 1 week.
Oh, you want to do it
week,
full?
one
You want to do it like that?
Like we split it. You
What
get her
about
a week.
holidays? I gotta take turns on that.
Holidays, I don't give a fuck about a holiday. I'm just every other week.
We need to send her on vacation at Christmas.
You also pay
It's,
more
if
for
the
a
holiday
bitch.
falls on your week, then you get her.
Think
for
about
a
it.
Holiday.
No, and I'm just saying from a realistic standpoint. If you are for real, which obviously we might or might not be, it would be a very cheap maid.
That's what I'm saying. Because you only pay that one time.
Yeah, you pay it one time.
But she's gonna ditch you once you get her green card.
You know.
You got to string that out.
No.
You got to quarter for a long time.
Yeah, you gotta.
Isn't there only so long till they have to get a green card?
Probably.
Yeah, then they get sent back.
Yeah, they're like, no, I paid for her. And they're like, you didn't marry her and get her a green card. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
paid for her. It doesn't matter.
I didn't pay that much for my home. I ain't paying that much for pussy.
You paid for your house less than my car.
Less than my car. Both of my cars. Actually, both of my vehicles was 3 times what my home was.
Oh man.
Wow.
What-
I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm just going to let that one slide.
What have we learned today?
We still got time. I want to do the Pornhub 2017 year in review.
Okay.
We got time, right?
Okay. We got 8 minutes.
Yeah, we got 8 minutes.
Yeah, you guys can order bitches later.
Yeah.
I didn't even do the what did we learn today. Don't put that up.
Women's favorite. Hold
Yeah.
on.
So here's the gist of it.
The jizz.
The jizz
The
of it.
jizz of it.
So in 2017, most searched terms by gender.
Most searched terms on Pornhub.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to, and I did have this printed. I was gonna check them all, so it's gonna be a lot harder. So try to guess the top, or I don't know, most searched porn term by the man and by the woman.
Man, hardcore.
Hardcore didn't even make the list.
Okay, man, lesbian.
Lesbian is on the list.
Big tits.
Big tits did not make the list.
What?
Teen.
Where'd you get your list?
Teen did make the list. This is Pornhub stats. So they're
MILF.
collecting data on your ass
He
when
said
you go
MILF.
there.
MILFs.
MILF is number 1.
Okay.
Would you believe that?
No.
Yes, I would.
I want to see smooth, fluffy
Granny.
women.
No, but hold on. But think about it.
My favorites are MILF, mature, and taboo.
I don't want to see wrinkles.
Mature didn't make it.
Wow.
Mature's kind of in the same
I search
MILF.
BBW lesbian every time.
Every time.
Every time.
BBW
every
didn't make
time.
it.
Sometimes
But guess
I change
what?
their hair color.
Guess what is on the list, and that's probably ranking now.
How about squirting?
That's probably with
no.
cream pie.
But
Cream pocket.
it did make the women's list. Now, isn't that interesting?
Women search squirting?
They searched lesbian squirt.
Hmm.
You notice a lot of squirting videos are lesbians.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, what's interesting is VR is actually on the list. And I bet you 2 years ago that wasn't on the list.
Virtual reality.
I told you that shit's going to be big.
I searched fisting once in Google.
Once.
And no, you
You
gotta listen.
lying son of
The
a
first
bitch.
time I searched fisting, and this article came up, and it said your ass is more fist friendly than your pussy.
That's true.
It's more elastic.
Yeah,
The
there's,
way
Oh,
it
yeah,
said
yeah.
fist friendly.
I believe that.
Was like
Fist friendly.
I mean, my ass isn't fist friendly, but
They give full details on how to properly fist a bitch.
yeah, that's not something I need to learn. I don't think.
You never wanted.
That's
Not
a
gonna
skill
need to
set that
know
when the
that.
zombie apocalypse
But here's the
apocalypse happens, I'm not gonna need it.
Here's
like-
the thing. That's something to stroke your visual. Because what would you enjoy from that?
Just to say you did it once. I don't know.
I don't know.
What would a
I
woman
kind of want to know
enjoy
what
from
the
putting
shit
your
feels
whole
like up
fucking
there.
fist
That's
in
kind of
there?
interesting.
I know. I got that snake light
But
camera.
it's also
I've yet to
creepy.
use it yet.
Well, let's not tell us when you do.
Yeah, when I got
Can
when
leave
I got
that right
finger-
off the show.
when I got fingers in there and I'm fucking massaging the spot,
Yeah,
I can feel the shit in the back.
I know, but imagine what you could feel if you just.
I don't think it'd go in.
Well,
It
maybe
goes
not on
in. There's
some.
videos they do.
Not on
They
some.
say you got to hold your hand kind of like you got to
Fuck all that.
Together.
So the story goes, Pornhub recently released its year-end data for 2017, and among the many revelations found in the number of women looking up porn exploded. In fact, the search term porn for women increased by over 1,400% from 2016. What the hell happened? Did 50 Shades of Grey come out? Or
Yes.
what? I mean,
And dudes
How-
are boring.
How-
That is
and
about
what?
right.
And guys are boring.
How often do you
guys are
masturbate?
boring.
All the time. No.
I know it ain't all the time.
I'm doing it
All
right
the
now.
time.
She's got the remote panties on right now.
Once a
Ew.
week, twice a week, more than 5.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I lost count. What's your point?
She beats around everything.
Yeah.
I swear. No, but what I'm saying is that. What was I gonna say?
You don't even.
What
you
was the
weren't
last
making
thing
a
you
point. You're just
Talking about porn for
asking to see no.
women.
The creamy fuck
Porn
pocket.
for women. That's what I was asking. How many times you masturbate per week? And I was gonna ask, do you watch any porn for
I
that?
don't watch porn.
Wow.
I believe that actually.
I mean, I believe it too. I don't. I can't tell you last time I watched a porno.
I mean, I believe it right now, but when the show's over, I think she's a lying motherfucker.
I don't.
Don't do
I
it.
believe her.
The last porn I watched, I sent you guys in group chat.
I don't believe.
Yeah, does that count? Because I've accidentally watched a few
No,
things
that's,
that Ed
that
has
doesn't
sent.
count.
Sarah watches porn
Accidental
with me.
porn viewing doesn't count.
I don't push play on nothing he
Oh
puts
my
in that chat no
god!
more.
Sometimes I just
I don't do it.
rock and cry.
People
So-
send that shit to me first. I have to share.
So we know how much time we got left. Okay, we got 2 minutes. So we know that the male term, the most one was MILF. What do you think females was? Most search term.
Lesbian.
Yes. But what do you think?
Wow.
What do you think the second most term was?
For females?
Yes.
Anal.
No. Although that's not even on the list, surprisingly. I mean,
think they
not
fucked-
surprisingly.
I think they
actually.
fucked their list up.
How about three-way?
Gangbang.
I was
That's
gonna
the
say
second?
gangbang.
But hold on. So I'm just gonna run through them. So
What
we
I
don't-
tell you? What the fuck
I
did I
know,
tell
but
you?
it's only this big on the graph. So to give you an idea, okay, if lesbian squirt is a 1/4 inch on the bar graph, right? And go ahead and put them up now. Just present my screen for me. That way everybody else can see what I'm talking about. I need to.
Anal's on the dude side,
Okay, there we go. Yes.
I guess.
Okay, so
Cheerleader?
hold on.
You should have known Big Black Dick was on there.
So lesbian scissoring. So lesbian
My
takes the top
God.
2 spots, but threesome, ironically, is the 3rd. But look at the difference between lesbian squirt and just lesbian. Look at the difference in the bar graph.
Lesbian squirt.
And
Where's the...
Okay.
lesbian squirt is at the bottom. And the other thing that's
Oh, it's way.
super interesting is look at the percentages. So when you look at women, look at how narrow their column is as it gets to the top. But look at how wide the male column is. As it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like we're broad based in our search terms, and they're more like narrow. But I can't believe there's a couple things that strike me as
That
odd.
says mom.
Yes. Yeah. There's a couple things on the female side that just sort of takes me by surprise, which is that there's a difference between lesbian threesome and threesome, and then that Japanese is even on that list, and massage. Massage must be the porn for women. You know what I mean? Like it must be like
Oh, let me start
women.
off with a massage.
Woman goes into a fucking
I'm
massage parlor and ends up getting diddled.
I'm surprised on the women that cheerleader is on there.
Yeah, that is weird.
Like
That
I would
seems like that
understand
should
if it
be
was on the male.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like I don't know what Overwatch is. That's a fucking video game.
Cartoon.
But here's the thing: is that cartoon and hentai are the same thing.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I don't know what that means.
Hentai is a Japanese cartoon.
Oh, okay.
porn.
right. I don't know. Stepsister.
Massage is on the
Whoa.
men's side.
That one's fucking crazy. but-
Stepsister.
Massage is on the men's side.
well, I guess
What
maybe.
It
the
is.
fuck?
Well, is that the only thing that overlaps?
That's where they get the happy ending.
Is that the only thing that overlaps? No. Hentai
No.
is in there. Lesbians in there.
Teen is on both sides.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I should have connected the little thingies. That would have been good. But
Yep.
and then
I don't
okay,
even know what the
so
fuck Overwatch is.
It's a video game.
First of all, Ebony
Okay.
Ebony is black,
Yes.
and
Yeah. What? Yeah.
But that's the search term they're using. So men are not using black; they're using ebony.
It says
Huh.
new fidget spinner.
because
There's
we're
a
more
such thing as
professional, we know
fidget
black
spinner
porn is called ebony.
Ebony. Go for the good
So look at
ones.
the trend. Look at the upticks in trend. So cheerleader is up 1,000%.
Jeez-o.
Why?
Korean sex scene.
Celebrity sex tape, like the celebrity sex tape could be
Yeah,
driven
that-
by
yeah.
media, but hot lesbian sex, like I'm just surprised at some Minecraft.
I was just
What
gonna
the
say, what
fuck?
Minecraft?
Is there Minecraft porn?
Oh God, I hope my kid doesn't Google that by accident. I will kill somebody.
I don't know. I just thought the whole thing was kind of like an interesting look into the psyche of the female and male porn watcher.
All right, everybody. What we learned today?
We didn't learn anything. I didn't write a fucking
We learned
thing
you
down.
guys would share a bitch.
We did learn that.
Learned we would share a
Didn't
bitch.
know that before.
We learned it's a certain demographic of people are just naturally better at pounding mud
yeah.
holes and things.
Mud stuff.
We learned that there's oodles and oodles of mail order brides you can order.
Yeah, lots of them are
All
named
different
Pages.
kinds.
A lot of them are Olga from Russia.
Bunch of Olgas.
So,
Can you change your bride's name when she gets here like a puppy?
well, I mean,
You
if
own
her
her.
name's Olga, you could call her like O or
Oh.
Ola.
For 35,000, I'm putting a leash and collar on that bitch and walking around with me.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. We got another fucking show, a debauchery for you. Some more cussing and some more nastiness on the Wise Guys show, so tune in.